ready to get to work here at home. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Keita in at the center position. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Now here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
White for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by White. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
One of the hardest, most prideful players out there. Jason Tatum ready to help out on that play.
The ball's knocked loose. White with a steal. Driving in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Halliburton outside. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court, they make defenses work.
And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Holiday against Halliburton. Will it go? Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Keita. Back to Tatum. Here's Holiday, defended by Halliburton. Now Tatum. Here's Keita. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Siakam, left side. Outside Nesmith. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 6. White on the wing. The 3 is up. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pritchard's checked in for Drew Holiday.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Turner for three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-3 run. The definition of a stretch five, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can, make him a jump shooter, and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by Boston. Such a wide-open look.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Brown. White with it. Here's Queta. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Turner. There's Neesmith with a three, and it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. White finds Brown. Here's Queta. Turner covers. Here's Pritchard. Sinks the tray.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner to the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now, Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Queta. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in for White. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's Horford. And Toppin pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Basket counts.
That's terrific work getting to the bucket. You know, although the D made it pretty easy by backing off once he got there, he still had to finish it.
Hauser, that's good.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Siakam, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. That one drops for him. Richard's got 5 points.
Al Horford is so impressive as a passer. A big man who can dish it, so valuable.
Celtics foul. Luke
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepard.
Team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Walker, Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's McConnell. Here's Halliburton. Hauser grabs the board. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 16-point game, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Cornette. Carries it down low.
Taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. That one no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin, then there's Walker, and it's Matherin in at the three. Craig, good.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Matherin passes to Halliburton. McConnell outside. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kata comes in for Horford, and Holiday subbed in for Craig. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Now here's Matherin. No made baskets yet.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert.
Holiday passes to Kata. Here's Hauser. The three. Knocks down the long J. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Halliburton looking for an opening. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Celtics have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Matherin. Kata gets the bucket. Kata's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Now here's Holiday. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Pritchard gets it to go.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
The shot by Holiday, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. One thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam hits them both.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Now here's White. Give him 8. There's Tatum with the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
And he sinks the second. Boston's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Siakam from behind the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Tatum. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
A minute 22 left in the second period. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And the layup is good off the glass. Mathurin's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Mathurin is a force inside. He can power you down or he can get around you in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Now Horford's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday.
Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Brown. No points so far. Pass to Pritchard. White on the wing. White on the wing. Back to Pritchard. Driving to the basket. Queta gets the bucket. Queta's got 8.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Horford. From downtown. It's rebounded by Indiana. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Queta. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. 10 points for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Nembhard. He's covered closely. Crafty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
White, the pass to Queta. Back to White. Over Mathurin. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Queta in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Nembhard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Nembhard's got 5.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
White for 3. Nails it from 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And stolen by Holiday. Takes it inside. And Holiday powers it home.
Now, if you give Holiday a crease, that'll happen. I mean, he just blew the doors off the defense.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Richards checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 11.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Tatum. Here's Queta. Turner covers. Fades. Misses off the left iron. Well, the Pacers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Three-pointer, Halliburton connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
White can't hit. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
And so Turner nails them both. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Siakam. for three. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Nesmith. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Outside Tatum. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 20.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Nembhard. He has 7. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pritchard gets it to go.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Siakam. There's the drive. And then Siakam with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Nembhard left side. And he banks in the layup. Nembhard's got 9 points. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Queta, pass to White, fires it, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Turner. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 14.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Siakam, pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
Toppin outside. Back to McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard from deep three-point range. And Toppin pulls it down.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And it's Shepard missing. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. And the basket by Shireman.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Can't connect from long distance.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now here's Halliburton. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Craig. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
The Pacers shooting about 43% in this one. Mathurin passes to Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Walker at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Boston making a switch here. So hits one and misses one at the line.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Indiana on offense. And here's McConnell. Mathurin finds McConnell. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
The 3 from Craig. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Outside Craig. 3-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Halliburton. And the 3 off target. Here's Pritchard. Here's Horford. And he gets the bucket.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The Celtics making a switch here. Davison's checked in. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Down low. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Out to Craig. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Halliburton for 3. Boston with a rebound. Beyond the arc. Davison, that's good.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Walker. Steps back. Shot's good by Mathurin.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Boston's gone 4 of 4 from outside during the 4th. Here's Davison. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Davison's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Halliburton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Here's Davison. And the Celtics, another 3.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Walker attacking. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
The Pacers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Here's Nembhard. Horford pulls it in. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Pritchard. The three is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Nembhard takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. Davison, that's good.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Horford passes to Davison. Back to Horford. Here's Davison. Pass to Horford. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Toppin. Now here's Matherin. Launches it. Can't get it to drop. Horford passes to Hauser. And here's Craig. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Celtics foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. And Boston with some changes. Cornette comes in for Horford. And Walsh is subbed in for Davison. Halliburton outside. Turner, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now our player of the game.